see it as we come up the mountain. Wow, big view of it. Back to the van. Back to the van to make coffee, maybe. Oh well, it'll clear.
Oh no, that's pretty cool.
Oh no, you can see more than I thought.
Very moody. Let me consult my app. The sun's gonna come up over there. In 20 minutes, which means that all of that mountain will get lit up.
Well, just fog. No pretty sunrise this morning. Back to the van for some warm breakfast, I think. Still beautiful. So we have actually been here before to Blackdown Tableland. So we came back in, we've just looked it up, in 2021, in the end of August. So 3 years and like 3 weeks ago. And we looked at what we did in a day, and holy moly, we jam-packed our days back then. Obviously, we were more on a holiday. This was back in the Subaru days. We lived out the back of the car, not even a van, sorry, the car. And yeah, everything needed like pulling out and setting up, but it was so great. But we were definitely more on like holiday mode. So I've just checked our timeline of what we did. So we stayed in Juringa, which was like an extra 20 minutes from where we were last night. We stopped at Dingo for a picture, and then we came up here, and then we went out to Emerald, went past Emerald to Sapphire, went to the pub out there, which was really funky Aussie pub, went Fossa King, and then we must have come back into Emerald. Oh, we also stopped in Emerald to take a picture with the sign. So we did like so much in a day, and our plan today is this viewpoint for sunrise, which isn't turning out to be the best, but big fan of the fog so far. We're gonna do an hour walk, probably chill out, do some work, and then come back here for sunset. It's very, very different when you are traveling full time. It just shows how far we've come, and it's really cool looking back. It's quite fun doing this trip again and coming up and not feeling like we have to do everything. And just kind of looking back at the memories and how far we've actually come, and I guess how obsessed we are with living on the road. Anyway, a little trip down memory lane for you today.
After having a quick breakfast and a stop to get some work done, we then headed out for the first of the trails in the area.
So, we've done a bit of work, had brekkie. It's cleared up a bit, it's still a bit fresh, but we're now going to go and do another hike around here. It's just a 4-kilometer loop, which will hopefully bring us out to some waterfalls, maybe.
No, it's not a water.
It's not the waterfall one?
No.
It's not
like
going to bring us out to any waterfalls.
I think it's a like just like a lookout, and maybe there's some rock pools, but I don't quite know where they are. So we'll see.
We'll figure it out, but there's no waterfalls. So if you see waterfall footage, it's fake news. Anyway, let's go. Sounds like a waterfall to me.
Oh, maybe it is.
Very nice. I can hear water.
How do we get over there?
Clamber. Waterfall.
So we were waiting at what we thought was a cool lookout and went up a bit further and went to come out, and this whole massive rockfall area just opened up. It looks so cool, and the colour is like this orange colour. I'll have to Google this when we get back to the van, but it does look like it's like a tea tree oil kind of colour. Could very much be making that up, but what an epic view. Seriously easy hike, good bang for buck. What a beauty. It feels so nice to be back on the road. Oh my god, we were just about to land the drone, so it's just in front of us, and you just heard this hop, hop come through, hey? It was this giant eagle, and it came like just above our heads. Oh, it was so cool.
It is awesome.
But Ben wasn't filming another drone. But wow, and then it just went away. I've never heard that noise. That was like we both ducked. It was wildly loud. I wish we were filming. Oh my god, it was so cool.
It was absolutely huge.
Wow. Would have been bigger than me, like lengthwise.
Yeah.
Probably like your length.
Yeah, probably. So a quick Google, that was or would have been a wedge-tailed eagle, which are native to essentially the whole country. But they're huge, or they can be.
That one was.
That one was, but they can have a wingspan of almost 9.5 feet and up to 3.5 feet long. Like, they're huge.
That is wild. That was so big. That was so cool. I wish we caught it on camera. Beautiful hike. It's a beautiful viewpoint. So we're just talking about the hike we actually came here for is down like another 10 k's from the campsite, but it's like meant to be a four-wheel drive track, and normally we're just a bit like, whatever. Honestly, this hike was really nice, and I was just saying to Ben, it's hard not to get wound up in needing to do everything, especially when it's a four-wheel drive. You feel like you're missing out. But there's no way we would have just done that hike. Like, I searched that and like looked up something else, and we're still experiencing lots of things, just different things, I guess. And I'm sure we could give it a go, but I think we want to keep our van nice and new.
24 hours later.
I think we need to go to a car wash. Ta-da! Finito! That was lovely. Definitely something we would not have done or bothered looking for if we had a four-wheel drive. So, not sad about that today.
We had a short stop in the van before making our way onto the next hike, the Mimosa Trail. Shirley saw the word Mimosa and got very excited.
Best way to do a post-lunch hike, bring an iced coffee. Pretty epic view, hey? So this is Muk Lookout, or Muk Post something lookout. It's just a quick little trail from near the Munnell campsite. That track was super easy to do in a two-wheel drive. It was perfectly fine. Yeah, beautiful, stunning view. Worth the extra little drive, I reckon.
As the fog had lifted, we went back to the first viewpoint to watch the sunset over the valley.
G'day. We're back.
Bye.
We left it too late to book the campsite last night. I checked the day before and there was like 3 or 4 sites. And I was like, oh, whatever. If we want to stay, if we want to extend our time, we'll just book it last minute. Yeah, no, it sold out. So we drove all the way back to the Dingo Roadhouse, which is about half an hour from the lookout anyway. Oh, we enjoyed a fabulous sunset last night.
It was so nice.
Oh, so lovely. Had a nice sleep in and had a nice chilled morning. Ben made some muffins. But we are back and we're going to tackle the second half of the 4-wheel drive track and give it a go. It's super dry around here, so it should be fine. I think the worst part is there's a hill right at the end. If I'm reading the reviews, we'll just find somewhere to park before the end, I think. Sounds like what people have done, so let's put this van to the test.
Rebels. Absolute rebels. We've done this bit. This bit was totally fine. It was kind of a test yesterday. We drove down to the campsite to the second walk, which was Mook, I think. And some of the reviews like a year or two ago said this road was bad. But the park has actually been closed for the last 2 months. So I think it's been graded or some work's been done because the road is feeling and so fine. So we feel confident, and we spoke to someone who took a van down there and said they also saw like a juicy van, and so we should be good.
Hopefully we're all good. We're off.
We're off. We came back to the campground where we were yesterday, and now we're continuing. That was a big hill. We used to do this all the time in Freddie. "100% do not attempt this if it's been raining or wet. That would be very silly, but being dry, and we spoke to some people, we're like, nah, we'll give it a go." There's the car park! Yay! It's just that hill that everyone's talking about, but it won't be hard to get back up. It's just super rivety.
I truly don't know how to describe how delicious these oranges are, but they're just like sweet and juicy, and side of the road fruit stalls. Oh, and the blueberries we got with them, this whole kilo of blueberries was $10, and we have just been frothing the fruit, and we're both really sad, Ben. This is our last orange.
I know, that does make me sad.
Yeah. That's what I love about countryside driving. You just pull over and grab some fruit. It's always so fresh.
Clearly been on an adventure.
My handiwork ruined.
I think we need to go to a car wash. Cool, we'll go to Rainbow Falls and then keep going, I think. Oh, that's so nice. Wow. This is stunned. So nice. I'm gonna go for a swim. Let's go. We're gonna do the waterfall first because we're gonna swim at the rock pools, and the water is going to be icy cold, so we're probably gonna run straight back after that. But it's nice and warm today. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so much nicer than I was expecting. Oh, it's so pretty. So you can see the sun is lit it all up here and the waterfall is still in the darkness. So we're gonna wait for the sun to come up and hope that we see a rainbow, because that is what's supposed to be good here. But the whole place is so pretty, and the water's not as icy as, well, far north Queensland. We managed to see a tiny little rainbow, but now it's time to go back up 240 stairs, and I know there's a viewpoint at the top of the waterfall, and hopefully we'll find the rock pools after that.
So we've just come to the top of the stairs from the waterfall, and at the top you can then go right, which takes you along this little track, and then there's a fork, which we're at now. Taking the left takes you to the viewpoint at the top of the waterfall, which we're going to now.
Oh, that's so cool. How beautiful is this? Yay, I want to get in. Okay, this place is epic. It was probably, what, 20 minutes further on, and you're greeted with this and the other one. It is so nice. That water up there, this is hard to do, is like actually warm from the sun, but the water is still fresh. Oh, but it's so beautiful. We convinced you to come to Blackdown Tableland yet? Oh, but now it's time for those juicy oranges, hey Bench? Something I prepared earlier.
Good. These might be the best oranges I've ever had.
100%. And these blueberries definitely are.
Blueberries are unreal. We hope this video has inspired you to get out and explore, and to go and check out this stunning national park, as you won't regret it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing and dropping a comment. It really does help, and we'll see you on the next one.